everybody. Clearing. Okay, so this is going to be a Wednesday Divine Love Connection reading. I'm going to dive right in. And the first thing that I've been instructed by Spirit Guidance here is to see what the energetic layer of the twin dynamic is doing right now. What are the interdimensional frequencies that the twin connection is undergoing? That's how it was given to me, so let's see what comes out. Starseed Oracle, what is it that we can know about the twin dynamic right now? Wow. This is that tricky card that I always feel like I'm gonna pronounce wrong. Anyways, just dimensional planes of perception number 8, simultaneity, nailed it, nonlinear processing and epiphany. So at a distance, the twins are connected in the 5D like never before. This is the union energies coming in, and not only are the twins simultaneously navigating and mirroring, working the same puzzles. You know, this brings up such a beautiful side note that each set of twins has a different karmic angle to work. So you and your twin share a particular specialization, and whatever that is for you, it is that one thing that you were born into this life to specialize in. So your particular history, your karmic imprinting, your traumas, your experiences that have been the furthest from love, whatever themes those are related to, you and your twin likely share aspects of solving that puzzle and bringing those human disintegrated energies, darkness, the lowest vibration of the low. You and your twin hold the information, hold the key, hold the frequency to bring that particular puzzle into ascension and through the stages of healing and into unconditional love. So what I'm seeing in this card, it's card 80, that may relate for some, and the number 8. So watch for 8s right now as a cue that whatever you're navigating, whatever you're working the puzzle of, your twin is also doing that on the energetic levels. Right now I'm hearing it's very conducive to time travel, astral time travel. So both twins are now connecting the dots independently, but doing this work simultaneously and revisiting memories upon certain themes. So whatever it is that is your particular karmic puzzle, both of you are having the memories that coordinate with that, and the dots are being connected. So that's the work that you're doing, that we're doing right now. We're seaming it together, we're tying that thread, we're bringing it into epiphanies, awarenesses. The answers to the puzzle are being illuminated right now for both the twins. And so you each hold key vantage points for that puzzle. And right now you're both getting the wisdom that you both need to coordinate that effort once you talk about it, once you come together in your missions, in your relationship on new levels. These aha moments that you're both having right now are the foundation for how you will be led into service, how you will energetically be uplifting the planet. Wow, that's quite a nice big message to begin with, but let's get into the connection read. So here we go. Thank you, Divine Creator, for using me as a channel of only the highest and most beneficial information coming through for the beautiful twins that join me here. What is it that we are most meant to see about the union space, what each of the twins are navigating, how they feel for each other, what they would say to each other, and where the connection is going in the near future. shuffles. Okay. And the clarifiers. So I just have a couple more days for my $20 for 20 minutes and 45 minutes for $40. Reach out through my Facebook link below if you'd like to schedule your session. If you schedule it before the 31st of October, I will honor that price even if we can't fit it in before then, so just let me know. Regular prices are $55 for half an hour and $75 for an hour. And I do work with divine feminines, divine masculines, and couples, so let me know if any of those suit you. And here we go with the reading. All right, so the union space. We have the transformation card, the death. This is the victory after the dark night of the soul, I'm hearing. This is having come through the valley of the shadow of death and survived it. Clarified by the King of Cups. So, King of Cups, this is the qualification of love. This card came out in my relationship read over on Facebook today, so check that out if you want more meaty information about whatever stage in the journey you're in. But this King of Cups is, I want to turn him in the upright. He's the one that's qualified to know what he's talking about in the department of love. He's the one that has the compassion. He's the king of tact and timing. Maybe a little too reserved, but he is the one that knows what he's talking about. So the connection has moved into qualifying status. It really truly has moved into the level of divine love, of having achieved the actual experiences that would qualify the twins to have an extraordinary love. Because of the perseverance, because of the trials and tribulations and the flying colors by which the twins have come through the tests. I'm hearing with this card in the reverse that the masculines are in the process of passing some of those final tests right now. And I do not think that our divine creator tests us to trick us. I do feel that these are qualifying experiences, and that's all I mean by test. So the divine masculines are right now, as we speak, in the process of understanding the last bits of necessary information to see themselves as worthy, to see themselves as knowing beyond a shadow of a doubt what love is. Wow. Okay, so that's the connection space right now. What are the divine masculines navigating in their heart of hearts? What is their inner world going through right now? Seven of Swords in the reverse with the Two of Cups. So the Seven of Swords is a strategy card. It can be secretive energy. In other decks, it can be sneaky, low vibe, shady. In this deck, I always think of it as a little bit more high vibing. The swords are not blocked vision. This guy kind of has packed up all the karma. He's got it in the bag. He understands that. He understands that sometimes we are not forthcoming with information to others that don't deserve it, that aren't compatible, that aren't meant to go on forward with us. And so this is a discernment card. It is, the divine masculines are starting to talk to certain trusted individuals about this love, about the deep inner knowledge, about the awarenesses. And I'm hearing they are talking to trusted friends or advisors right now, specifically about the twin flame love. They may not call it the twin flame love, but they are calling it their true love. They may be talking hypothetically to these people. They might not be disclosing. They might be using their own insufficiencies, or the places where their karmic situations fall short, they might be using those as examples of conversation with certain individuals at this time. While they try and work out this final little bit of accurately assessing what love actually is, they are not being direct with those around them, but they are having these conversations. For some, they're actually starting to talk to karmic partners about where they're observing the love has not grown or been authentic, where the connection has not been there, and looking at the facts, not in criticism, but in practical terms. They're also doing this with friends and with advisors. I'm getting for some that they do talk about the divine feminine directly, but that is not the majority here. Because the Seven of Swords is on the down low, this is a very deep and intimate, private, trusted companion if they are being totally transparent about you, divine feminine. But they are really working the puzzle by communicating with others, is what I'm seeing there. Specifically about this love, and that is their cutting edge, their inner focus right now. The whole deal that they're working on. Everything else is kind of details at this moment. Okay, what is the divine feminine doing in her heart of hearts? The moon. She is being the divine feminine. And the Two of Swords. Wow. So right now I'm hearing the divine feminines truly may feel like they can't feel their divine partner right now. Pardon me. They can't feel the DM energy. They are in the dark. They have felt a disconnect, is what I'm seeing here. And they're not sure if it's coming from them because they've done so much work. The divine feminines feel like they've searched the inner recesses of the vastness that they are, and they're still not feeling a connection right now. So they're very curious about what that is. So divine feminines, I'm just really getting that you don't have to overburden yourself right now. There is a message coming through for divine feminines in this energy. This is actually a testament that you've let go and that you are sort of in that 0 point before the connection and union comes in. So don't try and animate the darkness with negative thinking or filling in the blanks. Be okay with not knowing right now and know that that's grace. You used to fill this in with tears and struggle and heartache. That's not what's happening this time. So don't go into fear. Hold that torch in the dark night. Hold that there and just know from these cards, your divine masculine is actually starting to come out with your connection in some ways. And that as you come closer into union, that's why you're not feeling it the way you used to in those imbalanced ways. So you actually, if you quiet yourself, you will feel the subtle tides I'm hearing of the connection, of the energy. So yeah, this is just a reminder, don't go into fear. If you're tempted to put a storyline that doesn't feel good to your connection right now, just let it be. Be okay with not knowing right now. Interesting energy. So that is your final sort of a lot of this final, your transformative process right now is not having to fill in the blanks. So where the divine masculines are focusing on what is love, genuinely, what is love really, you are focusing, divine feminines, on your qualifying energy right now is not going to fear in times of uncertainty or distance or not being able to feel your divine masculine energetically and not going into the abandonment trigger. Okay, how is divine masculine feeling for divine feminine in his heart of hearts? He is not walking away. 8 of Cups in the reverse, clarified by the death and rebirth. So yeah, he is not I will I will repeat, he is not walking away from you. No matter what it looks like, he's actually getting closer to you right now. Here's the Death card for the second time, and we saw that King of Cups in the reverse. So this Death and Rebirth in the reverse exactly equals this combination. So divine masculines are exactly feeling that. From what we've seen so far, this means that they know you are their love. They know you are their true love. They are having conversations right now to retell the story, to swing back around, to see the very truth of it. I mean, they have been trying to walk away. They've been trying to put an end to it. And now, instead of ending, rebirth, coming back around, double confirmation that they know this is not to be walked away from or put to rest. They're coming back, coming back. So that is how they feel for you. They are genuinely looking at any of the places within them that were running, that were ending it, that were wanting to reject, that were saying that it was over. I'm hearing with the throat chakra there. Okay, so for Divine Feminines, how are Divine Feminines feeling in their heart of hearts for the Divine Masculine? Karma in reverse. And the Nine of Wands. So putting down the defensive energy. This is another combo that does actually resonate with this being okay in the uncertainty. Look at how dark and distant and alone this feels, but I'm not getting a disintegrated feeling from this. I'm getting a calm feeling, a peaceful feeling, a solitude feeling, a gentle darkness. And so putting down the need to persevere, to carry the load, to struggle, to strive, putting down the defensiveness, the wounded warrior energy, and relaxing, resting, being okay, not knowing. This is the Judgment card. In the reverse, this is not getting the answers, not being told a direct answer or having obvious knowledge at one's disposal. Exactly the same message. If you, Divine Feminine, are in this energy where you don't have a clue where your Divine Masculine is at regarding your connection today, amen. Like, this is the kind of frequency. If you can surf this, if you can be that, that's love. That's love. Just being at peace, not having to put in the work, just trusting, just chilling, because there isn't work to put in. The Divine Masculines see this as love and they're coming back around. Like, get ready, because this is the tipping of the scales, the turning of the tables, the switch up, where you go from the runner to having equal give and take. Or you go from the chaser and runner dynamic. It's that pause before the connection can come in genuinely, and the new foundation can be established. As I put my card down on the table, it spun into the upright, so I heard it's the end of karma, it's the rebirth, the resurrection, the renewal, the new. So yeah, that message was truly something that many of you needed to see, many of us needed to hear, because of how the card just switched like that. Very important. Okay, so what would the Divine Masculine say to the Divine Feminine if he could say anything today? Right now. Five of Cups in the reverse. On the Destiny. I do want to say that's the Two of Cups. When the Five of Cups come up in the reverse like that, it's focusing on this. So I know it now. I absolutely know it. I know you're my destiny. I know you're my true love. I know I've been frustrating. I know it's taken a long time. I know. I see. We have been connected. This is divine. It's otherworldly. It's heavenly. I'm starting to talk to people about this. I'm not necessarily telling them everything that I want to, but it's my way of introducing. I know this is a time capsule. As I start opening up to the people that I'm choosing to speak to about my views on love. I'm practicing what I'm going to say to you. I'm understanding it on a deeper level for myself. And I'm kind of giving my friends and family a foreshadowing of what's to come, because it's only a matter of time before we're together. I am sorry for misinterpreting this love. In many ways I have never questioned it, but I do want to tell you that I didn't know if I was ready for it. And in a lot of ways I wasn't, because I wasn't seeing it for what it was and acting on it. It's a big deal to me. I have never experienced this. I've always hoped for it, and you may not know this about me, but I am super romantic. Divine Masculine Collective just like said that without thinking and now froze up. Come on, come back, come back. I don't want you to think I'm silly for being this romantic, but this is a love of a lifetime. I can't believe it's happening to me. And you. I can believe it's you. You're exquisite. Oh, how sweet. Okay, I'm gonna leave it there because they're blushing. Like, they are so bashful right now. They are so absolutely adorable. Like, oh, adorable. Oh, you beautiful Divine Masculines. Okay, thank you for that, Divine Masculines. What would Divine Feminines say to Divine Masculines right now? Page of Pentacles with the Eight of Cups. Divine Masculines just had the Eight of Cups. So, I keep coming to this place where, even though I don't want to admit it because I've thought I was so brave to love you and offered you things and reached out when you don't reach out to me and told you how much I love you even when you're not telling me, and I'm kind to you and generous, and I've always shown that you can depend on me. I truly have your best interest at heart. And so many times I've blamed you for walking away, and I'm actually sorry about that, because I know every time I go into fear that I was also running from you. But I keep coming back and you keep coming back, and that has caused such a beautiful softening in me. I've been able to put down the burden, put down the stress, put down the heavy lifting, and thank you for having me. Thank you for taking care of that. Thank you for holding me accountable for that. Even when I've wanted to walk away, when I've receded within myself, when I've cringed, when I've felt embarrassed, when I have felt hysterical, when I have been in imbalance. Thank you. Thank you for always being there. You have no idea how much that means to me, whether it's energetically or whether it's when we've connected and there has been an exchange. Thank you for being my friend so much. I am really okay with whatever you choose to do, but gosh, I love you. And I'm so excited for when things can grow with us in the physical, when we can get to know each other, really. I'm holding out for that because nothing else will do. I'm willing to walk away from anything in my life that's not that. And you're the best. You're the best. So yeah, I'm just here for genuine connection. And I welcome that at any time. I welcome that every time with you. Because you're so great. Okay, so where is the connection going at this time? Five of Wands, Karmic Cleanup, that's in the reverse, and the Magician. So I'm hearing the energies are continuing to fall. Anything that is not divinely meant to be divinely included going forward is falling away, that the twins don't have to force anything to fall out of their lives right now, that the way shall be seen, that the twins are simultaneously working these puzzles to release the karma, to slay the dragons, to train the dragons, to utilize the dragons. And both together are in this magician energy where they have stepped into a flow, an acceptance, a profound allowance of this stuff to just leave that's not meant to be there. And as that resistance, as the letting go is happening simultaneously with both twins, there is an epiphany that all of the reasons certain things were stuck in their lives, in the twins' lives, it's all making sense, and it's all easily and effortlessly falling away right now without the twins having to do anything. It's just peeling away, unfolding, becoming clearer. So yeah, it's unfolding naturally. Absolutely. Okay, let's see. Where is that deck? Here we go. The Star Temple Oracle. I'm going to get one message for the Divine Feminines today. What is it? Oh, 2 came out. The Triple Star Grid. Align. Can I connect and align with my higher consciousness? So yeah, everything you're doing right now is you coming into alignment with higher consciousness, with the divine, with your twin. And the mirror, reflect. I hold the mirror up to see, accept and love all of me. Your twin is you. So align with your mirror, this simultaneous, non-linear, epiphany-filled, beautiful process right now. You are coming in. It is unfolding naturally. This is the smooth, merge. This is what it feels like when there's nothing left holding you apart. Okay, Divine Masculines, what is it that we can see for the Divine Masculines? The visionary, awake, confirmation. With an intuitive perspective, I see the bigger picture. Yes, you do. Yes, you do. Many blessings, everybody. Have a beautiful day.